the game. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. Yes, I'm cute. I'm cute. Calming down now. My boy, boy. My boy, boy. So just putting a Superman. You can see with my flashlight.
His rubles?
What's that? Is that a toilet?
Yo, my old car is a toilet, man.
Side to restart it. Oh, flip.
My old car is a toilet, it's a biofuel rig.
We find
Make
out.
fuel from fecal matter. Yes. Quite.
Juice is a big bowl.
Look at the size of this place. Ooh, look at the water.
My grenades aren't making it.
These baddies are so dripped out.
For real though. Like, if this is what post-apocalyptic tropes looks like, I'm sold. And the best part is, you don't even have to shop for it, you just pick it up everywhere.
How do they die?
Take it off someone.
That is a very good question. Maybe they're born like that. I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
How do you make dye? Flowers?
Yeah,
well, it
probably.
depends how permanent you want it, but yes, you can use flowers. Yes. Or
There's a blue shotgun, yeah.
Oh, I thought she was gonna die from that jump. Oh my goodness. Do I need to go higher up? Because it doesn't swing from that high. Maybe it's... no. Okay, that was a little too high.
Hey.
Were you? Oh, now you're in. Okay. Get in your car!
Every time I come here, you are abused.
Let me sit in the car! Let me sit in the car!
Back up.
Oh.
Back down. You go out here. Okay.
This thing with the crates. If there's a screen on, does it mean anything?
Oh, you ran in a circle. We ran in a circle.
We
went in this door and came out.
Got a pipe bomb, which I took. Sorry.
Where's my game? Hello, 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 Roberta. Hello, Trey. Oh, why is this on? How's it going? Let me. There. Oh, I just had to click on it. How's it? Dit is lekker sunny today. Thank goodness. Oh yes, I had my notebook. Is there anything important in my notebook for this game? What is all this? There's replaced notes in here too. Okay, well we see where we left off. And let's continue with the case. Check here. Eva. Okay, she was a new character. Cotram. So all the people by the industrial place. Who was the sandwich for? Oh, newspaper boy. Alright, alright, alright. Wait, I need to know what I'm looking for because the time is limited. I don't know why I still don't have anything here. Eva. Okay, let's just go straight there and see what's happening. How do I... Oh, space to go through. Where's the... Taxi? Was there anything at the harbor I still needed to check? Oh, they're protesting now. I feel like I still need to read everything. Okay, so anyway, they are striking here. I want to go through. Okay. Yeah. What do I need to say to be let through? Say nothing, you stuffed shirt. If you really want our help, do something useful. Our cause needs actions, not empty words. And what can I do? Let me think. I know. If you really want to show us that you're on our side, attack Lobo's campaign against us. After all, the enemy of our enemy is our friend. Isn't that what they say? People say a lot of things. Yes, you stuffed shirt. Lobo spread a series of posters against our rightful strike downtown. If you want to go through, bring us 3 of these bikes. Okay, I can do that. And then we may as well let you through. Fine. 3 posters against the strike. And you have until 2:30 PM. After that, it'll be too late. Okay. Oh, it's already 10. You don't need to say all this. Okay. 2 out of 3. Let's go. Well, well. If it isn't one of those troublemakers. Oh, they think I'm... Wait, sir, officer, I can explain. Defend the investigation, yes. I'm only doing this to gain the trust of those rioters. I'm a private investigator. It's part of my investigation and I want to investigate the movement from the inside. And I'm Joan of Arc. Do me a favor, son. If you don't wish to spend the night in jail, give me those posters and get out of my sight. Oh. Okay. Maybe I can tell them the cops took it. See what they say. I took off the posters downtown. What? And where are they? The police took them away, but then I thought... I won't buy this one. Try something else, buddy. I want those posters in my hands. Here we go again. Okay. Of course the cops wouldn't care about the investigation. They would have liked it if I... said something that aligns more with the cops. And if I had to say I'm like against the rioters. Well, I can't do anything here. I think it's too late to do anything at the harbor. I still haven't been in here. How do I prove I'm a member? Is there nothing in the bin? I think he just left. Yeah. 2 days accident free. I don't have anything. Oops. I need to make it 0. No, not that. I don't know what I'm supposed to change that to. I don't need that. What is this guy doing here? Oh yeah, this is where they fought. Okay, making new notes then. We need to get the key in. Which key was for this though? Was it the key in the warehouse? It's got a lion on. No, I can just come here when it's open. Which is early. So either I come to the harbor warehouse before 1 p.m. or the strike posters before, what was it, 2:30. Rubiao hasn't received his orders from the pharmacy in a while, and we understand why. Take the sandwich to the newspaper boy in exchange for medication, and let's get the salt. I did that already. Let's see if after taking his medication again, Rubiao will give us a confession. Oh! Okay. Okay, so sandwich to the paper boy. He will give the medicine. We go give the medicine to Rubiao. I'm glad I don't have to look for coins or money to buy the food. Just puts it on the tab. Thank you. Maybe I can get the posters now. Oh, this is a different... I can't do this and go to Rubiao at the same time. I don't think. Or in the same day. Because now the cops are busy there. Okay. Fake identity? What? I'm just following orders from upstairs. The boss said there was an issue with the printing. We're going to have to change all the posters. Issue? What issue? What do you mean, what issue? This typography is hideous. Look at this kerning. Lobo said that if these posters are kept even one more minute up, we're all doomed. He did? Okay. He then said to vote for him. It does sound like him. Oh, go on, boy. If I see one of those, I'll rip them out too. Okay. Let's go to Okay. What if I take off Lobo's posters scattered around downtown and bring them to you? Deal. But you... There they are! But how did he know? This guy's good. Come closer, you stuffed shirt. I think I have another special mission for you. You'll fetch some merchandise. I already told you to stop messing with the newbies. Let him through now. Eva! Yes, I'm gonna meet her now. Go there, you stuffed shirt. Welcome to the cause. Hello. Hello, Miss Eva. Am I right? Yes. Who's asking? Ah, the newest member of the strike group. Welcome. I apologize for my means lack of delicacy. We need to take precautions, if you know what I mean. There's no need to apologize. There's a good reason for my determination. I'm investigating the death of Brad Cuba. Oh, so you're a policeman? A cop? A pig? A dirty tool in the hands of the greedy and the privileged? No, I'm a private investigator. I'm an agent of justice. I just want to uncover the truth and set the wrong right. Well, you surely don't look like a policeman. You don't have that hate in your eyes. Also, my sources know practically every cop in the city, and you're not on any of their lists. I'll trust you for now. I appreciate it, Miss Eva. Let's get to it then. What do you want to know? The cause waits for no one. Okay. Let's ask her about everything. Miss, I would like to talk to you about the late Brad Cuba. What can you tell me about him? I know this is the main subject and the goal of your investigation, but I'm not ready to talk about him. I might cooperate with you on other matters, but don't ask me directly about... It's brass, I think. The pronunciation was... Alright then. Okay. Quattro, Miss Eva. Can you talk to me about him? Oh yes, it's our uncle. He's a man of the people, like I am a woman of the people. I like him, besides his rude manners. He seems to be a little violent, maybe. The police are violent. The ruling class is violent, pressing their heavy paws on people's necks. My uncle is a simple man who's had his share of misunderstandings like anybody else. Speaking of misunderstanding, about his simplicity, what sort of problems were caused by it? Common people issues with money. He's got a strong grip. You'd think hands like that could hold on to money, but that's not the case. He's always jumping from one debt to another. Do you think he could have murdered Bros? What? What are you accusing my uncle of? How dare you say something like that right to my face? I'm sorry if I was too blunt. Okay, she's not easy to communicate with. Tell me about you, Miss Eva. I don't like talking about myself. I'm not that important. What really matters is the cause, the working class, the oppressed workers, the fight of the weak against the rich and the exploiters. The industrial bloc is being dismantled by real estate speculators, backed by the landlords. Yes, of course. But where is Eva in all of this? What made Eva take an interest to the cause of the working class? Does Brass have something to do with it? Brass? Anyone who wants a good night's sleep should be involved with the movement. And if Brass had something to do with it, why would that matter to you? I see. Let's try a different topic. How far is your movement willing to go? Have you ever had a mission you'd stop at nothing to complete? A purpose so tied to your very existence that it consumes you. Maybe you don't even know why you're doing it, but you know, above all else, you must see it through. Have you ever felt that? Maybe I do. If you understand what I'm talking about, then you know how far we're prepared to go. As far as it takes, as many times as it takes. What are you up against exactly? We stand against anyone who puts their own interests above the needs of the common man. Against those who see Rio de Janeiro as nothing more than the carcass of a dead stag, lying open and waiting to be gutted by their cursed fangs. Would you say that Brass belonged to this group? Brass is not an issue anymore. He's not an issue to anyone. What do you have to say about Lobo Neves? I'm willing to bet you know a lot. Lobo is a perfect symbol of the decaying ruling class, a glaring reflection of Rio's elite. An autocrat whose greatest concern is preserving his power and feeding his own greed, rather than serving the needs of the people. And to add insult to injury, the police protect them while they smother us with their fat paws, scrambling for scraps. It's times like this that I'm glad I'm not police. And yet here you are, interrogating, sniffing. I trust your questions are strictly for the investigation, detective, and nothing more. You can trust me, Miss Eva. Okay. Clues. The buzz. Miss Eva, are you familiar with the content of the first issue of the newspaper, The Buzz? What do you have to say about it? Listen, we may be just workers, but we're well informed. I know very well what's in that issue. It's the one that says that damn Lobo is afraid of the number 13. And would you be able to... Hey, you know what? You just gave me an idea. What if we created a manifest? A manifest titled The 13 Demands. Ooh. A summary of changes and demands of the working class. I bet Lobo would tremble head to toe. Or better yet, from paw to snout. That wasn't my intention. Thank you for your service to the cause, detective. That's all I can speak to her about. She's not gonna keep up the... Oh, what if I do show it to her? Okay. Okay, good chat, good chat. That would be all, Eva. Well, detective, it was nice chatting with you. But duty calls us, obligation compels us, necessity demands us. And if you're truly our ally, as you claim to be, you'll join us in the strike, won't you? Why do I feel like I don't have a choice? Now let's see if your actions are as good as your words. Since I'm here... Who'd won, detective? Oh, I joined the strike. Okay. My fellow workers! Our time is coming. Our movement has been growing day by day. If we are united, if we remain faithful to each other, if we dedicate ourselves to our cause, no one can stop us. Ah, this guy. I can. Beautiful words, girl, but empty ones. The Secretary of State, Lobo Neves, can and will put an end to this mess. Men, catch the troublemaker. Won't you dare lay your filthy hands on me. Don't worry about it, little girl. The Casa Verde staff will change your hairstyle as soon as you get there. Oh my god, what are they doing to people? And don't let her accomplice escape. This is interesting. Because he thinks we're his friend. Hey, no, you can't do that to me. I have a case to solve. Ooh, are we going to jail now? New location. Hello, bees! How you? Oh, enjoying your accommodations? Let me introduce myself. Lobo Neves. Oh, yes. In this day, we didn't make friends with him. Secretary of State. And you must be the detective hired by Brass, right? Right. Look, Brass and I had a few bones to pick. I can say that we were great rivals. Rivals? Okay. Certainly. Brass and I were very fond of contention. In a friendly way, of course. In horse riding, chess, politics. Even my wife was courted by Brass in ancient eras. Unlucky Brass was always a runner-up. Also when it came to Virgilia. Anyway, I'll make things easier for you, detective. It was Eva. No, man, it wasn't. She is responsible for Brad's death. This is a very serious accusation, Secretary. It's the absolute truth. I'll tell you, and you won't be able to run away from the facts. I'm not really in a position to run away from anything at the moment. You may have heard of the Buzz, that outrageous newspaper that destroyed Braz's reputation, as he used it to attack his opponents. It turns out that even a broken clock is right twice a day, and he was right when he published its 3rd edition, in which he showed the true side of Eva's nature. Eva is the target of his harsh words against the strike. What? The game sounds, the sounds, which sounds? The singing, the screaming. That was a lot of fun. I do want to play more. Yeah, I think as soon as I'm done with this, then there's another investigating game that I'll probably just do one stream. Yeah, that's only the stuff it's for more recent. Then we can play more Ghostmaster. We can play the Norse game. We can play NDE. I also want to play more of that. A heartbroken agitator. Our days of peace and quiet are being threatened. Behold, reader, the destitute are revolting, and you won't believe their reason. They want a wage floor and 8-hour shifts. Tell me, couldn't they just work on a full belly? They don't because an agitator with marital problems uses the workers' movement to distract herself from the pain of a broken heart. I also suspect that behind all of this, there's some kind of obscure funding. What, we're talking about Eva with marital problems. Who was she married to? Because they say that Eva was the target of his harsh words against the strike. So this is about Eva? Imagine that. The craziest thing is wanting a wage, a livable wage, and 8-hour shifts, yo. Imagine how long people were working before we had weekends. Are you hinting that the publication motivated Eva to murder Brass in revenge? No, she wouldn't do that. It's not enough motive. As mighty as the pen may be, sometimes the sword may be more effective. Eva and her ideas are dangerous. Her only goal is to attack us. I wouldn't doubt that Brass's death was the result of this. None of this makes sense, sir. These are empty accusations. When made by you, even more so. Do you have any evidence to support your claims? Let's say I have privileged access to what Eva secretly says to her accomplices. My men are everywhere, detective. Also next to Eva. And she doesn't suspect that. Oh, right, an infiltrator. Can I leave now? So that I can question Eva, of course. Oh, no need to hurry. Eva is also admitted here at Casa Verde. You two will have plenty of time to talk. See you soon, detective, whenever that may be. It's the end of the rope for me today. Oh, location. Ooh. I mean, my day ends there. So I didn't get to talk to her while there. Okay, anyway. How's the investigation going? Sneaking off dark alleys, listening behind doors. Okay, here we go. Information on Eva. You were at the strike and you managed to be hospitalized in Casa Verde. A hospital? Oh, I thought it was a jail. Impress. Right. I hate that place. And you were visited by none other than Lobo Neves. Yes, of course. The strike. And consequently Eva's #1 enemy. And His Excellency, the Secretary of State, mentioned one of my issues. I would never have imagined that scoundrel using my newspaper as an argument. A wretch as busy as Lobo wasting his time with an anonymous agitator. What did he tell you? Yeah, he thinks she's just trying to get at him. And is... See this statement, I wouldn't doubt that Braz's death was a result of this. That is not... That is a speculation. That's like him saying... It's just what he thinks. He's got no evidence. You can see it's just because he doesn't like her. Eva, the one who caused my demise? And what sense does that statement make? Exactly! My critique was based on facts. However, she could have misinterpreted it as a provocation. But I would never do something like that, would I? I don't think so. I mean, he's been involved with many of the ladies, but I don't think he's vengeful or petty or, well, like use them for anything. Could that venomous Lobo be telling the truth? Could Eva want me dead out of revenge? No. Very well, detective. Investigator. Time alone will tell us what will uncover. We have nothing to lose if we confirm that the heartbroken agitator is nothing but that, instead of a cold-blooded killer. That's not worth my time! Eva can only be interrogated during a short window of the day, so make the best out of your time and don't let any clue or profile slip through your fingers. I asked her everything already. And before I forget, you don't have to attend the strike every time. You're my employee and I'm not very open to negotiation. Oh, so can I leverage that I know him? Okay. I don't know if this game has different endings, cause the previous day that I finished, not this one now where I was talking to him, the one before, he said the whole thing that I must give the sandwich to the paper boy and give the medicine to that other guy. So I wonder if that is one path, and now this one with Eva is another path. Or if I have to go all the parts in it, then at the end the answer comes out. Wait, if this path is gonna take me to blaming Eva, I don't want to. I don't believe she is guilty. So let's go to this boy. The newspaper boy. I can see you in a hurry, hopefully to get a newspaper. Sorry to disappoint you. Give him a sandwich. Give me the medicine. That's exactly what I wanted. How did you know? Let's just say I'm an excellent detective, if you say so. I also know you keep some of the pharmacy's deliveries. Give them to me. But how did you... You know what? Okay, I don't even want to know. Cool. Thank you. With this, we go here. Is it 10 o'clock already? I think he comes back at 11, so we can wait. There he is. Yeah, he's medicine. Mr. Rubiao, you need to be more careful. Wandering around and being careless about your health can be very dangerous, don't you think? I'm sorry, officer. Certainly. I mean, what do you mean? Didn't you miss your medication, Mr. Rubiao? This belongs to you, right? Why? Oh, damn, it's my medication. But if you have it, did I take it yesterday or did I forget it? No, officer, I must have taken it. Yes. Not sure this is something I'd not want to be sure if I were you. The consequences of not taking this kind of medicine are usually crazy. Look, I don't think I need to, but I trust the law. Okay. Sleepwalking can be complicated, officer. I can't remember anything I did while sleepwalking. But even in this condition, even if I'd run into Brass, I couldn't possibly do anything against him. Are you sure, Mr. Rubiao? A cornered man can surprise himself. This is what Miss Straw told me about you. He dismantled his business and even threatened his partner just to defend me. Oh yeah, he's a fanboy of Sophia. Oh, officer, I guess the medication is starting to work. But I'm beginning to get angry with you. The bone I had to pick with Mr. Cubas was... I had to defend Miss Sophia. I just couldn't let him insult someone righteous. So, are you a beast underneath your apparent peaceful manners? Willing to do all it takes to defend your lady in distress? Officer, I'll fight fiercely to stand up for Miss Straw. Taken by emotion, officer, I looked for him immediately and broke down our partnership. He shouldn't have ever said one single bad word about her. Oops. When did this other officer arrive? Huh? That's only me, Mr. Rubiao. Oh, I'm not a policeman nor an officer, as I've told you already. Well, never mind. This medicine is strong. You said you were taken by emotion. We sometimes can't recognize our own strength. Chris Straw, your close friend, hinted at something about you. Some people are unstable and get carried away by their emotions. Harsh words from a friend, don't you think? Is this true? They're even worse in that unfortunate letter that he wrote to you. You fell asleep. Can we end this conversation, officer? I'm beginning to feel drowsy. It's not really obvious, but I have the soul of a poet. The world and its people have left a deep mark in me. Especially Sophia, dealing with rejection without feeling gloomy is hard when you're sentimental. Sadness, an unusual but powerful drive for a great deal of crime. I found out you ordered daily use medicines, so I suppose they may be related to your melancholy. Yes, I take them every day. At first, I saw a few doctors because I thought I couldn't sleep well. Later I found out that I did actually too well. But as I'm a sleepwalker, I'd walk all night and spend all the energy that I should be restoring. Well, well, Mr. Rubiao. You didn't take your meds last night, and I have medical evidence that someone in your condition may act unconsciously. When talking about your condition, Crispum, the pharmacist said, when someone's out of their regular state of mind, they may even act out of their control. Didn't I take my meds? Always losing it. Really? I didn't take them? Wandered downtown last night? His accent is changing. How unfortunate. Stay with me on this, Mr. Rubiao. I'll tell you what happened. Your unconscious mind was filled with bad feelings for Bros Cubus because you spoke ill of your beloved Sophia. Although your consciousness is functional, such an emotional person like you gave your unconscious mind the opportunity to attack Bros through you, against your will. Okay, yeah, so when he was unconscious, he attacked. Was it you, Rubiao? Did you take Bros Cubus' life to defend Sophia's honor? Answer me! Yes, yes. You're right. This is not a confession. He's drugged. He's not in his right mind. Okay. I found Bros the night before. Oh, Mr. Rubiao? It's not possible. I can't believe it. I wouldn't be capable of it, would I? I don't think so. He fell asleep again, but not without confessing that he ran into Bros in the fateful evening when he died. Your alibi crumbles before the facts, Mr. Rubiao. I believe we have enough to... You're joking me. My boy, watch where you're going. Where's the respect? Oops, I'm sorry, good sir. I should have saved before doing all this. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry, good sir. I had no intention. A good evening to you and your ostrich. Ostrich? What the devil is that headless chicken talking about? Funny, I think I've heard this voice before, but I can't place it. Who could it be? Chicken? I'm not chicken, you drunken old man. You rich people think you can step on anyone, even those in need. Someone will put an end to it someday. Someone! Yeah, he didn't do it. Let's finish this plot. Huh? Okay, Pedro Rubiao de Alvarenga. What a revelation. A natural showman. If he keeps this up, he'll end up competing for the stage with Sophia. It's not possible. I can't believe it. I wouldn't be capable of it, would I? You think someone will fall for his cheap talk? Not me, Rubiao. It all suggests that he's not medicated, as we initially suspected. Something dangerous, no doubt, especially for him. I feel like we can't go the wrong way with this game, because we're speaking to the man himself. He knows who killed him, and he wants us to figure it out. Let's see what he's getting to. Nonetheless, it is very convenient for him to claim he's a sleepwalker. I wish I could blame some of my actions on my sleeping self, so I didn't have to take responsibility for them. God knows they weren't many, but forgetting is at the end of the day the best medicine, isn't it, detective? Oh, Rubiao, but could you be so innocent? If your actions were driven by your unconscious mind, Can you still be held accountable? To a different degree. I think that's where, if it's first degree murder or second degree or something like that, I'll leave it to the legalist. All I wanted was for my newspaper to be a successful business. You ruined everything. You could just keep sleepwalking around forever, dressed as Napoleon, until the soles of your feet become as soft as silk. Get all the statements from the plot, the dream. Oh, there are different endings. Oh, a satisfying ending to our investigation, detective. It's good to find closure, don't you think? That's not a satisfying ending. This deductive work, however, has left me fatigued. How about we leave it at that for now? It's not like we won't see each other again, is it? That can't be the end. What is going on? Oh, we've only filled in. Oh my gosh, we have to find all of this? Was there a new clue? This one. Okay, that was one. I think we ended one line. So let's go to the industrial complex. Let me through. I'm a newbie. I know that Eva doesn't like newbies to be messed with. How do you know that? Fine, you spoil sport. You can go through. Could I have eavesdropped on that conversation? Okay, let's ask about this issue. I would like to know what's your opinion on the third issue of the Buzz. That issue. That issue is the clearest, most blatant sign that the ruling class has been stepping up its attacks on the working class. And in this case, a direct attack on me, meant to undermine the leadership of the movement, and by doing so, weaken the movement as a whole. No doubt about it, Miss Eva. And since we're on the subject, I believe there are other forces weakening your movement. Other forces? What do you mean? Detective, don't hide anything from me. There are many lives at stake in all of this. It has come to my knowledge that there's someone infiltrating among the strikers. Someone working for Lobo. Betrayer, scoundrel, rogue. Who is this person? Tell me, detective. I'll sort this out. I don't have this information, Miss Eva, but you should look into this for your own good. Detective, you must be good at uncovering such things. How about you uncover who this informant is? I have an investigation to carry on, lady. I can't promise you anything. Oh, you don't have to promise anything, but I bet it would aid you greatly in your investigation. After all, if you're considering me a suspect, wouldn't it make sense for you to dig deeper into the fight of the city's working class to find the truth? We shall see. Footsteps of the infiltrator. Who could be the agent? Good. Even if that's not your goal, uncovering the identity of this traitor would be a great show of dedication to the cause. I've done things like that for myself. Planted an informant inside the fraternity. But it's been some time since he's made contact. Maybe something happened to him? Maybe. It is a very thankless job, that of an informant detective. To gain access to the fraternity, he needed to wear the freshman hat. It must have weighed greatly on his head, the symbol of the privilege of the elite. A hat? That's ridiculous. That's exactly right. It is ridiculous. And that's how they differentiate themselves in there. The fresh ones must look ridiculous to belittle themselves before their elders. The same old game of power. We asked our informant to hide this hat inside a trash can that's near the fraternity headquarters. It might be there still. A trash can? Maybe at the fraternity I can find something about the person planted in the strike. Okay. I'm investigating the existence of an infiltrator inside your movement. I'll be back when I have all the information about the identity. I'll be waiting for you. Hope you uncover it on time. Okay. Not today. I have other obligations that compel me, if you understand. I believe that. Sooner or later your conscience will catch up with you. Okay, I need to go to the harbor. Sorry sir, the fraternity is for members only. That's okay. Is this enough? Oh, my sincere apologies sir. I didn't recognize you. I see. Now let me through please. Of course, this way please. Here we go. Level 4 member. Hello fellow. Fellow, when did we start referring to each other like that? Wait, I don't think I've ever seen you here. You remember? Yes, I had a problem with my application. Oh, that's fine. Perfect timing. I can't wait to share a top secret. But I didn't want to tell it to any of the old members. I might get in trouble. No one knows me. I'm all ears. It's about the strike. I heard that Lobo has an infiltrator among the protesters. I was told that the infiltrator arrives in the early hours of the day, not to raise suspicion. He's been in the industrial block since early this morning. Okay, from what I know, these unionists, they're not usually merciful to scabs, let alone to traitors. But I've already said too much. See you soon, fellow. Level 7 member. Busy day at the fraternity, right? It happens sometimes. I like it this way rather than when it's empty. When there's no one else, this place feels creepy. No one to talk to. It seems that everyone's talking about that strike. I heard that Lobo put infiltrators among the strikers. It may just be a rumor. Yes, I heard that too. I don't know what you heard. Not much. What about you? I heard that the infiltrator doesn't spare efforts to look like a working class man. They say he wears a black beret the whole time. I'm not sure how much this helps him to mingle, but it can't do any harm, huh? Who knows? It'd be interesting to be disguised as a manual worker, live the life of the streets, even if for a day or two. But I don't think I could possibly do that. How about you? Few of them chose their profession out of aptitude. See you around. Ooh, the snobby rich people. Hello. What about the strike, huh? Oh boy. They're all tramps. If they used a quarter of the energy they devote to the protest to do their job. But no! I heard that it'll end quickly though. It seems that Lobo has infiltrators among the strikers. Oh, I heard that too. I don't know if it's true. What I heard from him sounds like a fib. They say that the infiltrated striker has a scar. These could all be rumors though. Doesn't it look like the kind of vague detail that is typical of a lie? Maybe. Do you think I can have a word with this infiltrator? I mean, so I can congratulate him for his services to the fraternity. Well, you just need to have the guts to search for him at the industrial block. There must be 4 or 5 types there that fit the description. I think the morale of those troublemakers will be low after Lobo Neve's incredible plan is set into motion. Oh, that's all there is in this room. Okay. So a beret and a scar. Oh. A brotherly embrace to all members of the fraternity. You gentlemen can probably imagine the reason for this meeting. Yes, it's about the annoying strike that's bothering our wonderful city. But I assure you, we'll come to a conclusion today. I've just confirmed that we'll have important support for our cause. And the good people of Rio will be victorious. Bravo! That's right. Now if you follow me, I have a strike to break. Knock them down. I can't go with. She's gonna see us and... Oh, who's this man? Excuse me, sir. Would you mind answering a few questions? I'd help you if I ever thought I could, lad, but aren't we all damned? Okay. Can I ask him who that man is? No. Yeah, it's in the hat. I believe you're missing something. Hey, that's my freshman hat. How did you find it? Well, I'm an excellent detective and I have my means. I know this is Quattrum's work, that old brainless brute. I bet this has something to do with that dissident niece of his. If she ever knew what he did, their bond would be completely shattered. Is he the mole? What did he do to earn her disapproval? Well, weren't you the great detective so full of tricks? Fine, if it means teaching Quattrum a lesson, I'll tell you. The troublemaking niece of Quattrum used to bring him letters addressed to Brass, but Quattrum was never happy about it, so the mail never reached their destination. Oh. Do whatever you want with that information? Now excuse me, as I'm off to prove that I belong among the city's elite. Okay, now I can't go back in. Okay. I heard you prevented Eva's mail from reaching Mr. Cubas. What the? Did anyone ever tell you that you're one nosy fellow? Very often. What about you? Are you used to swiping other people's letters? Funny. I only did what needed to be done. I would never allow that ill-fated relationship to go forward. I knew that at some point Brass would find a way to break my niece's heart. Don't you regret fooling Eva like this? Not giving her a chance to choose on her own? Didn't I always make it clear to her that I was against this relationship? I did. Nowadays, with all that mess that happened, I see that I was right from the start. Mr. Cottram, something to say about the third edition of the newspaper, The Buzz? The third. But of course, it was the one in which Brass attacked Eva, that coward. Just thinking about the wretchedness he wrote makes my blood boil. If I knew he would stoop so low, I would have stopped him. Oh yeah? What would you have done? Why? I would have taken care of him. But I would have had some good arguments to change his mind. So you would have convinced him with arguments. Interesting. And what would they be? Something like a left hook. Maybe a right cross would have been enough? Okay, but that doesn't make him guilty of murder. Okay, let me just close this. Something is not right here. This timer is not working properly. Anyway. This is closed. Long time closed. This mysterious man, where's he going? I wanna go here. Let's check this place out. Who is it? Just someone who'd like to enter this establishment? Are you authorized to do so? I don't know what I need to get in here. Could that be the Bras Cubas's manor? Oh, is that all that's on the street? But this is... No, this is the hospital. Or jail or something. What's your problem? Why don't I just go in the club? So to get in there, I lie and say that I am Lobos's protege. And they just let me in. How do I get in there again? Oh, I give coffee to Rupiao. Maybe I can ask Lobo about that person that was at the fraternity. Or okay, I can't chat to him here. Ah! Stop the music. We have a persona non grata here tonight. Ooh, me? Yes, you, Sherry. I've had enough of the way you ignore my career, which unlike yours is a real success. Sophia, please don't start getting all hysterical. Everyone in here knows I'm a successful entrepreneur. A member of the frat. Enough! You're not gonna spoil my performance again. Please take him out of here. Merci. Oh, no, no! Okay, interesting. But what's the point of getting him kicked out of here? Does she know anything? Does he know anything? Is he gonna be waiting outside? Okay, when all of this began, I didn't expect you to encounter such difficulties. After all, isn't that what detectives do? Solve mysteries? If you're not feeling able, maybe you should let someone else do it. Okay. You found out that the bloodied handkerchief was Virgilia's. What a scandal! Imagine the fuss if Lobo learns about it. I would love to see the look on his face, like a dog that's been left out in the rain. Okay. Where do I get that handkerchief? In the alley? And then I get him at the bakery and ask him about that. Then Rupiao. Get him coffee so that we can come to this show and then speak to Sophia. I feel like there's more I'm supposed to do with Chris Straw, the one that just got kicked out of the club. Oh, and then I have to find who is Lobo's mole at the strike. So that needs to be done in the morning. I'm gonna go have a quick bathroom break. I will be back. There you go. Woo! 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 Ooh, I got into third gear. I do it for family.
How do I get to the generator, man? I don't get it. Like,
Look at this parking. Not parking, but stopping over the intersection. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong thing. I'm just gonna squeeze through here because why are you standing at the intersection? Get out of the intersection! Oh! Okay. I turn with the keys, not the mouse. Wait, do I turn with the mouse? No, is it stuck? Okay. We're doing like in Austin Powers. Here we go. Okay. Oh! Okay, it is. You do turn with the mouse. Okay.
Let's go.
Making noise?
Sorry?
The bugs can hear you.
The bikes can hear you.
Oh,
Nice try!
oh,
I knew it was coming.
Well
That's why.
done.
Before you saw, I knew.
You're weak.
And okay, I need to heal up. Don't want to see the demon. That's why he's mad. It's too close to. They're both behind you. What's happening?
Oh, we got
Oh, the mimic. That's a mimic.
See ya.
Who's green?
Yeah.
Why?
That's how he's making.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
You drive bad.
See, bombs do it quiet, man.
See there?
Okay. I'm done with it. In the car.
With your license.
It happens, right? Let's go.
Yeah, you
for a
leave my
ride.
car. Yo, okay.
Take
Sorry.
your own car.
Bye, bums.
Can't park the car here, bums.
Going on holiday now.
Ah, wrong way.
Me and Elix.
The worst way to start an apology.
So you need to check yourself. First of all,
Decisions,
to all
decisions.
children,
Choose your
I
fate.
heard.
Oh. Minecraft YouTuber apology. Did you, baby?
He's jumping on me.
Yeah. Where's the chop? Oh!
Oh, that's strong, bro. Let's see. There's a shotgun and a adrenaline and a med pack here. Where are you? I'm in a
Bye,
med pack.
bomb. I'm in a room.
Going to med pack you.
Oh dear boy.
I will heal you.
You closed. What is this? Here's a skeleton. Oh, okay. Here's a ghost. Hi. Was that a death? What was that? You
Oh, we're all
tosser!
playing for it, so bro.
Bloody wanker!
Push your oma in a pram for it, so bro. honestly, those are not the lyrics. That's just me talking.
Here's something you might be interested
Oh wow.
Really?
No shot. I wanted to go for that one. Yeah.
Yo, the
That's
old
the kind of snow they were talking about. Okay.
You know, one day he has.
Oh.
No wonder he's got red and not fucking blue.
Hey, the old superheroes, there was no filter.
I will put if you guys want.
What if I put the same card? Do I get... Oh, jij bent... I can't emote while I'm here. Let's see what's gonna happen. Jij man, I can see that in my cutscene. Let me out. Let me out. It's a push or a pull? Oh, it's a push. I thought I had to just click it. Huh? Why say huh? Monkey say huh?
Huh? What did you say?
A monkey say huh?
Monkey say, huh?
I think you said it.
R is to drop it. Left mouse button is to throw it at something.
Ooh, it's
There you go. Now it's all shiny and shit.
the psychedelic.
Let's see what
Ach
this
nee!
does.
Oh! Okay. Game show. Game. There we go. Okay. So. Okay, so I think I can go with either line and just carry on with it. Okay, let's do the handkerchief one. I feel like that's gonna get to an ending. An ending to that line, not to the game. So I've been going back and forth between different lines of investigation. The alleyway. I need... some kind of... what is it? A custard roll? Something for the cop. Was it the eclair or was it cheese bread? Cheese bread. Eclair was for Lobo. And for the pharmacist. Okay. Is there anything I need to ask her about? Is a new clue. Oh yes. This is a markedly personal matter. I can never discuss it in any place other than the privacy of my own home. However, journalist... Hey! Hello Raj. Good morning. I find myself without access to the keys to the manor. If you help me find it, I would certainly repay the assistance with one of the same size. What do you say? I'll do my best. Okay. Key to... I know where that key is. I'm sorry for being indiscreet, but I heard you're having financial problems. How absurd. You shouldn't believe in gossip, especially a journalist as yourself. What do you say about the bad check donated to the church? Bad check? That's my husband's doing, that brainless brute. And you? What's your interest in that? Do you want to put me in a bad light in front of my society? I don't know, and I don't want to know how you got to that info, but if you dare to publish this, know that you'll have the best lawyer at your door by tomorrow morning. Let's end the subject. Okay, let's go get that key. Yeah, all he wants is the cheese bread and he lets us in. Okay, the key is there. Where's the handkerchief? What's this? Oh. Matchbox. Okay. Any info left for the article? We give her the key. Mrs. Sabina, do you recognize this key? What are you talking about? My god, it's the key to the manor. How did that end up in your hands? Anyway, doesn't matter now. I spent the whole day worried about the whereabouts of this key. Thank you so much for bringing it to me. Your journalists really have your ways of getting what you want, huh? But of course, as journalists, I'll finally be able to rightfully take over the family manor. The Cubas manor will be the stage for the return of Sabina. Now it's air. Now I can ask about this. Dear gentlemen, I appreciate your kindness in meeting me with the key to the Cubas manor, but discussing a family matter of this nature is something very private. If you're able to visit me at my new residence, I'll be delighted to give you an exclusive on any subject that interests you, even the cutlery matter. Very well, Mrs. Sabina, we'll continue our conversation there. Where? And what time? Just spread the news that I'll bring the Cubas family back on track. Under divine... Okay, blah, blah, blah. I didn't get access to it. Wait. It is... I believe the house is here somewhere? Whose house was this? Nobody's answering. She's not here. Oh, it does have a lion on the knocker. I don't know when she's coming back. Oops. Didn't mean to click that. Okay, let me just check before I fast forward. Oh. When does she come back? It's getting... Oh, there she. Pleasure to see you again, Miss Cubas. I have a few more questions. Well, if it isn't the reporter, is there any info left for the article? Now, finally, all that just to ask about this. Ugh. Can you go inside your house, please? Is this just another location to speak to her? Ma'am, it's getting late. Oh, she's waiting for him to come back. Katrim, you good for nothing. If my life depended on you. Look, I got the key by myself. And now you'll rub it in my face, huh? You can't You can't feel happy even when you get what you want. Happy? I'll be happy, you moron, when we finally get out of this hole you got us into. Now I'll take back what is mine by right. She. Okay. And you are? Hello, Miss Sabina. We've met earlier. Oh yes, the reporter. Come in, but don't touch anything. Bust. Open up thinking. Can I look at the thing? Why? Why do those eyes seem to be watching me whenever I look at that painting? It's a beautiful gramophone. Despite the scratches, it seems well preserved. What record is this? Hey, I only allow you to take photos. Please keep away from the furniture. Oh yes, of course. I don't think Sabina will let me anywhere near this. Okay, let's... Wait. Pleasure to see you again, Miss Cubas. I have a few more questions. Well, if it isn't the reporter, is there any info left for the article? Here we go. Okay. Very well, Mr. Journalist. But be quick. I have much to do around here. I mean, my servants do. Mrs. Sabina, let's come clean about a matter once and for all. It should be very well, since I'm referring to the silver cutlery that are Cuba's heirloom. The cutlery. Oh dear God, they are just simple kitchenware. Certainly not. They were delicately made from the finest silver. They're worth a fortune. The kind that can create disagreements between any familial bond. How dare you? I would never do anything to anyone, much less for money or possessions. That sounds very like her. Greed is a sin. My dedication was always towards my faith. That's true, but Mrs. Virgilia, while referring to you, said her interests have always surpassed religion. Oh, that unqualified Virgilia. My actions are aimed solely at loving my neighbors without any personal interest. Do you understand? A commendable trait, Mrs. Sabina. And would loving your neighbor explain maybe why your necklace was found with Padre Cabral along with your picture? Know your place. Who do you think you are, you insolent? If you want to know, I attached the picture only so Padre Cabral could identify the source of the donation for registration purposes. No, you didn't. So there's not a drop of desire to be noted for Padre Cabral? Ooh. After all, churches don't pay taxes. Are you sure you don't have any interest beyond faith? There's nothing beyond faith. How dare you? Padre Cabral is an unshakable man. No one could divert him from the right path. Maybe someone who knew how to reveal his true interests would be able to. I talked with Padre Cabral and he told me himself the following about you. How can I say no to someone with such devotion? Dear reporter, you're leaving me with nowhere to put my face. In terms of devotion, I've always acted as expected of a lady of my renown and lineage. Leave me alone. Don't you have enough material already? What do you want? I'm just getting started. You present yourself as a lady of renown and lineage, right? Of course, I'm a Cubas, and I could reward you very well. I'm not so sure about that, Miss Cubas. After all, Padre Cabral, to whom you gave so much, confided to me that a check donated to the church had no funds. No funds? Impossible. Are you sure about that information? How decadent. From what I know, the check came from a person from the elite, bankrupt and away from high society. It was Cottram, your own husband, who said to me, referring to you, she needs to go back to high society because that's where she's from. What do you think about this? Dear reporter, this has gone too far. I don't have any means to continue. I'll find out your newspaper editor's name and make sure he fires you. As you wish, ma'am, but there's only one problem. I'm not a reporter, I'm a detective hired by your brother, Brass Cubus. It's clear you've never been satisfied with the little you've inherited. And also, all your efforts to live and remain in high society were solely backed by romantic interest in Padre Cabral, a man of the clergy. Ew. And the death of Brass would make you the only heir of the Cubus family. With that, your ambitions would be fully achieved. Imagine that, all the fortune of the Cubus family. Therefore, it's my professional obligation to ask you, was it you who killed Brass Cubus? Would you have the courage to kill your own brother? Well, I'll be damned. Never figured you for much, you phony little reporter. But keep your sensationalism for someone else. If you want to report me, better come very well prepared. After all, I am the Mrs. Cubus, the heir of all the fortune, who will have enough to do something against me. To hell with all those damn silver cutlery. I have all the money that should have always been mine. Now I have what is rightfully mine, and I'll have the attention I deserve. She didn't deny killing him. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow your face will be stamped on the cover of every newspaper on Rio for the murder of Brass Cubus. Therefore, I have no other option other than to... Hey little brother, I just had an idea and had to rush over to tell you. What do you think about a family dinner? The kind of dinner party only the Cubus family knows how to throw. Sabina, do you know what time it is? See? Obviously, for an event like this, we would need relics from the house. For example, the Cubus silver cutlery would definitely be essential. Sabina, where is it anyway? If it's dusty, I can clean it up. It's no problem at all. Sabina, what foolishness! You know very well that these utensils were the cause of all the discord. Forget this dinner idea. I don't think it's beneath you to host a dinner party just to get your hands on that cursed cutlery. Brass, you, how dare you! You think that I, a God-fearing woman, would plan something so greedy? Well, you should know that God is watching, and He punishes greedy, petty people like you in life. Oh, if regret could kill, I should have come here. I shouldn't have come here. Ooh. Okay, that's end of another line. Ooh. So much reading. Yeah, I think it was hydrate. Well, it looks like we have arrived at the end of this plot. Ooh. So, did you confront Sabina, detective? What were her words exactly? Now I have what is rightfully mine, and I'll have the attention I deserve. Unbelievable. Her narcissism and insatiable thirst for the spotlight remain unquenched. I've always been great for her. I didn't deserve to be stabbed in the back like that. That the Cubus inheritance was rightfully mine, I believe we all knew. But for Sabina to think she was more deserving than I... Padre and I knew full well that the moment Sabina laid claim to the family inheritance, she would squander it all on that second-rate church. And for what, pray tell? A handful of confetti from that pompous Cabral? I would dearly like to know what Cottram thinks of the sins murmured into the priest's ear inside the confessional. Ew! Round of applause for you, Sabina. You've managed to provoke a dead man. Whether or not you were the one to end my life, discovering your true feelings towards me would have carved a wound in my heart. We've reached the end of this story. Okay. Yeah, we still don't know who's guilty of my murder. Yeah. Let's do it this way. We'll continue some other time. I need to gather my thoughts before we take another step. Okay. So that is done. That storyline is done. Okay, where should we go next? Where do I get the handkerchief? Yeah. Where did I find it though? I know who the owner is. I know it's somewhere in the beginning. I'm just gonna Google because I can't remember. No, closes. What is this message? No. Ugh, you know what? I'm gonna open this in my other browser because there are ads popping up. What kind of website, like wiki, throws up pop-ups? And I didn't even click anything. Oh, is there no written guide for this? Handkerchief? Okay, okay. Alright. I think we might quickly get to the end of a lot of strings. Because I was so all over the place, not getting to any endings. Now we're gonna catch up. Huh? And I need to do this. I need to get the handkerchief in the morning.
Huh.
Okay, morning. Interrogate after. After the strike. Okay.
Huh.
Not gonna do that now. Now get the chocolatey clay instead. He wants to take the clay. I say no. Get done with your conversation. Okay. I can go behind the counter and get the handkerchief somewhere. No, I'm not doing that. And how am I supposed to... Okay, while we are here, let's do this. And we leave. Can't remember where to get the handkerchief. And now we can sneak into the house. She's only gonna be back at 5. Try to open. Let's go. Now I can look at things. Well, I'll never understand why the high society appreciates this kind of art. Okay. What was he listening to? Mysterious Diva's record sleeve. It's a recording by the Mysterious Diva. Strangely, the record that should be in the sleeve is nowhere around here. It seems that my client likes cigars. Were they Cuban? We know Cotram likes cigars, I think. Okay. Oh, okay, they just closed. It's wait for them to end their conversation. Am I meant to question him about the cigar? Maybe not. Oh, hold on. Someone who likes cigars. Ooh, if I show him the key, that's gonna bring me another ending. Isn't it useful to you? Funny, my wife is looking for a key just like this one. I found it in the alley where Braz was found dead. Then you keep it, buddy. I'd rather she be furious at me than have the police find me with an incriminating object. Oh, okay. He does not care about getting all the inheriting all the stuff. Anyone in this picture with cigar? Doesn't he smoke? Ooh, got so much already. I don't know what changing this does. Only 2 days? I can interact with this? After the strike, let's go question people. What time does it end? This? Ooh! Eavesdrop. I haven't seen it from this perspective. My fellow workers, our time is coming. Our movement has been growing day by day. If we are united, if we remain faithful to each other, if we dedicate ourselves to our cause, no one can stop us. Again. Beautiful words, girl, but empty ones. The Secretary of State Lobo Neves can and will put an end to this mess. Men, catch the troublemaker. Won't you dare lay your filthy hands on me. Don't worry about it, little girl. The Casa Verde staff will change your hairstyle as soon as you get there. Who can I talk to? He's got a beret and a mustache. Listen to testimony. I need to ask you some questions, okay? And do I look like an information desk clerk? In fact, I heard of an infiltrator into the strike, and the description matches your characteristics. Scars, oh, it's a scar. Black beret, Scars and workers are almost inseparable here, but not for Manuel, who has always been very careful. Now, a black beret like this new one of mine is for those who are stylish or attentive to their belongings, unlike foolish Cosme who let the seagull steal his. I need to question other suspects. Also a beret. Excuse me, could you answer some questions? Get off my back. I don't like people like you. Hey, buddy, help me. You have a friendly face despite the scar of yours. Where's the scar? To begin with, I have no scar. This is a grease stain. I'm not as careless as the others. Have you noticed anything different among the strikers lately? If I knew something, I'd never tell you. I'm trying to find out if there's an infiltrator among the strikers. Why should I trust you? How can I be sure that you're not the infiltrator? Maybe it's Geraldo. That loser always wakes up late and never comes here in the morning. For someone who didn't want to say anything, you've helped me a lot. Thank you. I need to question others. There's something suspicious about you. Come on, tell me the truth. You're the infiltrator, aren't you? What? Don't you feel remorse? Eva was counting on you. Oh, right. You think this ridiculous intimidation will work on me? Did Cosme send you over here? Always carrying on intrigue. That man came out of nowhere and always accuses others of something they didn't do. Cosme, I'm not sure if I should believe you. If you like. I need to question others. Okay. Is your hand scratching? Blah blah blah. They're making bets over there. I'm searching for a man infiltrated by Lobo Neves into Eva's movement. Anything to say? Okay, this is Geraldo. I'm not a role model. I even have a hard time waking up in the morning, but selling myself to the enemy? Never. If you're looking for a snitch, find someone else. I won't accuse any of my fellows. So you were not here in the morning? No, I wasn't. I need to be more like Louise, who's always present on time. I need to question others. Excuse me, could you answer some questions? Feel free to do that, buddy. What do you have to say about the infiltrator? Infiltrator? Yes, I heard that unlike you, he wears a black beret. Do you know who he could be? Let's see. If you're looking for a traitor of the movement, talk to Geraldo. I've always suspected him since he joined our cause. He doesn't speak our language, you know. Fine, thank you for sharing. I already have all the information. Now I need to go see Eva and reveal the infiltrator's identity. How am I supposed to go to her? She's in jail. Maybe this isn't a jail, maybe it's just some dodgy facility. I don't know what would get me in here. And there's nothing else on this. The doggy! You're a bit far from home. Good boy. I don't have anything to show you. Wait, what if I show you the key? Will you say anything? Does he only want food? Where's your master? Why are you here? Are you looking for him? Is someone in here that you are looking for? Hey, you! Maybe I can enter when he's here? No. I need something to get in here. But what? Maybe a poster from Lobo's movement? I'm not gonna have a lot of time to do anything. No, not that. I'm not gonna be able to do anything now. Go on, just open the door. Be careful not to attract too much attention. Just imagine the scandal if a high society lady is seen breaking into a house. If only I'd find that key. Relax. There's only that weird guy looking our way. Heaven forbid. Hurry, get this over with. That's it. Full service. You finally proved yourself useful. Let me through. I want to get in. But he didn't take the key from me. And that's how she thanks me. Where's he going at this time? Wait, maybe I can... Oh. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Please help! Oh, damn. Okay. Good news? Wait. You've uncovered the identity, now it's time to tell Eva. What, you don't think it's funny? Okay, there's nothing new there. Nothing new there. Okay, let's go to Eva. But I have no idea who to blame. Maybe she... I don't know. Let's take one. I'm not sure this is the best moment to interfere. Can I eavesdrop? Okay. Okay. Oh, I should tell her about this. I would like to ask you about a certain mail, Miss Eva. Letters you would have written to Brass Cubas. What can you tell me about them? How do you know about these letters? They're personal. What do they matter for your investigation? Their content concerns... Oh, their content concerns Brass only. The man they were written to. They may have been written for Cubas, Miss Eva, but the mail never arrived. You never got your letters. I'm not sure whether you're aware of this, but Kotrim, your uncle, stopped them from ever getting to Brass. Kotrim always opposed your relationship. Never arrived? That explains some things. Wretch, madman, rogue. How dare Kotrim meddle in our relationship like this? The nerve! I suppose he was looking after you. Looking after me? Kotrim ought to worry about his own problems. He's got more than enough of them. Let's see whether he'll like it if I meddle in his private affairs. Kotrim is drowning in debt, detective. He recently received an ultimatum from the company that was hired to chase him down. Huh? Oh, from the dead. Okay. Okay. These debts are the biggest proof of his lack of control. If you want to know, Kotrim may be a big man, but he was never a great man. My uncle could have done something to Brass. He doesn't have the brains, but he's strong enough to have done so. That's like an empty accusation. Okay, Miss Eva, I have all the information needed to point out to you who's the infiltrator. I find out he has a scar on his face, always wears a black beret, and joins the strike early in the morning. You've just given me a general description of every striker here. Come, tell me who's the spy. It's not the one who was at the end of the road. Someone who's there early. I don't think it's the last two. Okay, let's see what she says here. Francisco is the infiltrator. Francisco didn't always wear a black beret. Actually, today he was very happy that he bought his first beret. It can't be him. Oh, okay, so making the decision here is not final. She's gonna help me find who's the right one. Manuel. Well, Manuel doesn't fit your description. He doesn't have a scar on his face. He's just dirty from the grease. He's very careful about not hurting himself, but I can't say the same about his hygiene. Lewis is the infiltrator? Impossible. Lewis never leaves his post. He's the most loyal member of the strike. He's an example for everyone here. Okay. Geraldo is the infiltrator? It can't be him. He doesn't even get to our meetings in time when we're planning our next move. Besides, I don't think he completely understands the language yet. Okay. Then is it him? Cosme? He's been truly acting a bit suspicious lately. He's been accusing others of doing things that they didn't do, and he is absent during the day at odd times. Lewis, bring Cosme over here. I need to talk to him. He's given up his duties, but our network of contacts will bring him over here real quick. Cosme, how disappointing. Are you backstabbing your own fellow workers? You were working for Lobo as an infiltrator. Me? This is nonsense. End the scam immediately. Tell me the truth, or I'll tell the other fellow workers that you're a traitor. Take this chance, Cosme. I bet your comrades will not be so forgiving. Fine, I confess. But don't tell anybody else. I don't fear what they may do to me, but rather the fact that they may not see me in the same way. I no longer see you in the same way, but I won't say a word. However, I need you to tell me everything. What information did you share with Lobo? I told Lobo where you would be at every moment of the day. This is how Lobo plans his actions in advance. Today, he intends to take you to Casa Verde and restrain you there. I didn't want this to happen to you. If I didn't need the money so much, I'm sorry, Miss Eva. Don't try to soothe your conscience by giving excuses, Cosme. What else is Lobo planning to do? Lobo had also asked me to find out who is providing financial support to the strikers. He suspects that Miss Eva is receiving money from a rich patron, but no one knows who he is. But I've never found this information. It seems like a supernatural being. As someone stuck in a situation that is also supernatural, I believe you. Don't be silly, there's nothing supernatural about it. Listen, Cosme, I won't tell the others you're the one, but only out of consideration for your family. From now on, you will be in charge of removing Lobo's posters around the city, and will take the risks of this role. Don't you think I won't be keeping an eye on you? Don't mess up again, or else you'll face the consequences. Of course, Miss Eva, I won't disappoint you again. Thank you, thank you. Seems to me your organization is in danger, especially if Lobo finds out the identity of your sponsor. That will never happen. I did suspect Cosme's behavior when I sent the messenger. The messenger to our sponsor? Oh, okay. But since they're very discreet, I have no concerns. It's possible their brush is the sponsor? Don't be foolish. My sponsor is the opposite of men like that mister in the pool of leeches he belongs to. By opposite of men, you mean... Virgilia? Is the sponsor a woman? Of course she's a woman. Why are you surprised? Were they planning to run away together? No, Miss Eva, by no means. Don't even try to explain yourself. That's exactly what to expect from all of you. I'll have you know she's doing all she can to aid us and bring you all down. And she's very brave. In sponsoring our cause, she's putting herself at great risk. That's the lady at the bar! She must be a person with some sort of relevance in society if she has the means to keep herself in the shadows. She supports us anonymously to protect herself against elite big shots like Brass. Very clever of her, whoever she may be. So where's this discreet person? You must be very naive to think I will give up an information that exposes one of our own just like that. Well, what do you have to lose? After all, I'm giving you valuable information. You're working for an enemy of our cause. What do I have to lose, you ask? So much! If you had followed our messenger, you might have found the place. But it's too late for you, detective. I sent him earlier, and he is where he needs to be. Only if you could travel back in time, you would find that address now. So, forget it. I wish traveling back in time was possible. So I know who the messenger is, but I don't know where he goes. Let me ask more about this. Miss Eva, what can you tell me about your friend, the strike sponsor? They're very important to me. We're friends. A person in my position has to be careful about their friendships. Are you too close? You could say so. And yet, sometimes I get the feeling they're hiding something from me. But who doesn't have secrets, right? Then again, I'm always suspicious. It's hard not to be. Thinking that way about everyone around me. But why am I telling you this? I've nothing to show her. Okay, that would be all, Eva. Well, detective, it was nice chatting with you. But duty calls, obligation compels us, necessity commands us. And if you're truly our ally as you claim to be, you'll join us in the strike, won't you? Let's go with Lobo is gonna come here. He's gonna detain her and me, and then maybe we get a different outcome over there. Enjoying your accommodations? Let me introduce myself. No one of these. Okay, we know who he is. So I heard. Anyway, I'll make things easier for you, detective. It was Eva. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through. Oh, okay. Ooh, new stuff everywhere. Right. A word from Eva on Kottram. Okay. What did you say about that thug? I would be surprised if you said anything incriminating about him. My uncle could have done something to Brass. He doesn't have the brains, but he's strong enough to have done so. Would you look at that? Who would have thought? This is very impressive. I know very well what a great woman Eva is. She doesn't lower herself down to lies and subterfuge. Nonetheless, Kottram is our own uncle. First, his own wife insinuates the possibility that he was the criminal. Now his niece. Kottram's little forklift operator hands seem more and more to be dirty with my noble blood. I still don't buy it. But we must proceed with caution. Let's stick to the facts. Eva told us about Kottram's financial situation. That imbecile drowned in debts and was being pressed by the collection agency. Oh, I have to ask him about that. Therefore, Kottram had motive to want me dead. Being married to my sister, that would mean access to a heritage as big as the nape of his neck. However, there is a complication with the story. The letters Eva wrote to me. Yes, I know. I should have been a quieter man. But I thought I would have time for quietness after I died. Yet here I am, turning in my grave. Or better yet, turning Rio up. But let's continue. Now we know that Kottram, the rich, hid the letters Eva wrote from me. Naturally, that Eva, knowing about it, would cast her uncle in a negative light. If she had strong feelings for me, and I know very well the effect I had on women, even if Eva's feelings were strong, she might even want to incriminate Kottram as an act of vengeance. We must continue this investigation, detective. We've reached no closure yet, and it is necessary that we follow this plot to its end. Of course, proceed. Okay, yeah, let's follow this. Seems like we have a new statement, isn't it, detective? What are we talking about? What is it? We're not sure. Well, alright, that's a little unusual, but I won't let such a thing stop us. Who gave the statement? Oh, Eva. Very well, let's hear the statement. She supports us anonymously to protect herself against elite big shots like Brass. And she is one of the elite because it seems like only the elite go to that midnight club. Okay, indeed a mysterious statement. I believe that Eva, involved with that bunch of hooligans, is referring to the strikers. So whoever she is talking about is also the sponsor and one of the leaders of the strike. I couldn't help but notice that Eva referred to the subject as her, a feminine pronoun. We're talking about someone who identifies as a woman. Then, hard to say more. After all, the trade unions and labor parties have the unfortunate tendency to attract every sort. Who could be Eva's secret collaborator, and what could be a motivation to stay in the shadows? Could her anonymity be the perfect trump to commit murder without raising any suspicion on herself? I recommend you continue your investigation. If we uncover the identity of this benefactor, we may be able to develop this line of inquiry. Oh, okay, that's not the end of that one. Detective, I'm intrigued by the letter Chris Straw sent to Rubiel. It did not sound very amicable, even for Chris's standards. I wonder how would Sophia Straw react. It's a fact she thinks of herself one step above the mere mortals, but harsh words were uttered towards one of her most loyal fans. Yep. Even if nothing comes out of this, at least we'll have some entertainment. Okay. Detective, prepare yourself for yet another dose of my conspiracy theories. Philosophical reflections. This time, let us speak of the great wheel of life, or more precisely, of suffering. Everything repeats itself, my dear fellow. It always has, and I dare say it always will. Wars, crises, pandemics. It is as if history were a scratched record, stubbornly playing the same tiresome tune, and we poor fleeting mortals are but extras in this grand and repetitive play. Are we truly free to chart our own paths, or are we all, from the outset, doomed to repeat the same mistakes of those who came before us? After all, as the saying goes, history repeats itself. First as tragedy, second as farce. If I may ask, what about us? On which of these stages do we currently stand? Okay, so he's guiding me to speak to Sophia. Okay, we've got the mole. Can scratch that out. Can scratch that out. Okay. So put this up by the coffee. So Rubiel has a problem with sleepwalking. And while he's sleepwalking, he uses up his energy. That's why I need to bring him coffee. He's not going to be at home until 11. That's fine. Now give him the coffee so that he can stay up and go with me to the club to speak to Sophia. Maybe there's some things I can ask him about. Oh, yeah. Mr. Rupia, while conducting my investigation, I came across a record sleeve. The artist was called Mysterious Diva. Do you know anything about her? I do, of course I do. She was one of the singers from olden days. Sophia always talks about how she was deeply influenced by her. If this mysterious diva influenced my Sophia, she certainly was a superb singer. Okay, then let's go to her. Would you like some coffee, Mr. Rubio? Well, thank you, officer. This is what I needed. I couldn't help falling asleep these last few days, and I missed the latest performances of my diva at the midnight club. Stay, officer, and watch this coffee bring me back to life. Let's stay. The coffee was great. Let's go. We need to hurry to meet Sophia. Okay, follow me. I need to do something and we can't waste any time. Oh, yes. No one should notice it. The lady who lives here has just arrived, and she usually gets angry when people mess with the flowers. How lovely. Sophia will love these flowers. Make a bouquet yourself. Next destination, Midnight Club. Okay, let me make my flowers. What is this option? It gets easier after the first one. Could I work? Oh, okay. So I can choose instantly without doing the minigame. Okay, I'm gonna get you there by the Midnight Club. Sophia, I brought you these flowers. I hope they meet your exquisite taste. Are these dahlias by any chance? Precisely. Handpicked from the finest stock. Oh, they're really stunning. And that fragrance. Where did you find them? I brought them from Panama. Just returned, in fact. Amazing. These dahlias are the loveliest I've ever seen. Well then, I think someone just earned a visit backstage. Sophia, I brought these flowers for you. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're very special. Won awards even. Awards, you say? Very well. Today, 2 fans will have the honor of seeing my dressing room. Security, these 2 gentlemen will accompany me. This way, gentlemen. My beloved fans, I promise tonight's performance will be unforgettable. I'll see you inside. Okay, what can I speak to her about? Oh, is there anything I need to tell me about yourself? Did I not have a chance to talk about this? Okay. Sophia by Sophia, what can I tell you about me that you can't find in the newspapers and magazines? Music has always been something natural for me. Since I've started singing with the groups, I found myself answering a calling. A natural talent? I imagine your success was immediate then. I wish. It was only when I recorded my first record that my career really took off. This didn't surprise me. I knew that when people could all take me to their homes, no one would let the opportunity slip. Would you let it slip? I don't have a good ear for music. I'd say the critics also don't. They didn't have the courage to reject me, but never cared much about me either. And what do critics know? Music is not made to be analyzed, but felt. Many things in my life are just a matter of feelings. Isn't that right, detective? Mrs. Sophia, I heard the strike has a key sponsor. Would you know anything about her? Oh la la, it seems you're starting to meet important people. Not as well as I want to. Let's say that I know more about her than you imagine. And what does that mean? Many things. If it weren't for her, maybe I wouldn't be here preparing myself for this performance. Her classes, and above all, her friendship, were essential for my constitution as a singer. You know, some people have the gift of changing people's lives for the better. And for that, they're pestered by those who do the opposite. And who would these people be? Why, this town's elite, of course. These people think they know what art is, as if their silver spoons gave them that right. Just between us, don't bother her, please. She left a musical career by choice, and even so, certain people insist on bothering her. She had indeed a charming voice, and I don't condemn those who long for a return. But it was her choice, and we should respect it. Oh my gosh. Would you have anything to add about the elite of the city? We can spare ourselves from talking about such as despicable people. Tell me about you. How do you like my new song? Okay, so you lied. We didn't listen to it. Okay, I can see you appreciate good art, or just a horrible liar. I think it's cute. Mrs. Sophia, you certainly know much about music. I found a record somewhere, and its sleeve, it was... Wait, I found a record somewhere. And its sleeve, it was by... the mysterious... Okay. Would you have anything to say about her? So many memories. The singer was a huge inspiration in my career. She's in one of the posters in my green room. What do you have to say about her? A complete artist. For many years, she was the most famous voice on the radio, and her songs were always at the top of the charts. Loved by all, from the poorest to the most powerful and eccentric one, everyone yielded to her talent. I can imagine the uproar. But she, unlike me, didn't care about fame, only her art. And because of that, she never showed her face to the public, reserving her freedom and the possibility of having a normal life in anonymity. Now I have to perform. Oh! It's not enough time. It looks like you were going to ask me something, but then you mentioned you already have an answer. Okay. Where do I find this handkerchief? I might have to go back to my video to check where I got the handkerchief. Maybe it's in my notes.
Hmm.
Any updates on our elusive benefactor behind the strike, detective? What have you uncovered? A statement from Sophia, the apple of the eye of Rio. And what does the diva have to say to us? She had indeed a charming voice, and I don't condemn those who long for her return. What could Sophia possibly mean by this? Let's try to unravel it. Besides sponsoring the strike, the anonymous benefactor used to have a musical career and had a fundamental role in Sophia's development. So we must deduce that what we have here is a relationship of mentor and apprentice. Okay. She also maintained her anonymity in her musical career. Truly, she is a person of many mysteries. I don't know how to speak to her. Also, Sophia mentioned she doesn't blame the ones that long for a return. Many long for the return of the mysterious diva, me included. I even made my opinion known publicly. Hey, wait a minute. Sophia's referring to me. Always with the subtle hints. Anyway. If those vocal longings were enough to provoke the mysterious diva, she would certainly have motive to wish me harm, wouldn't she? What? And from her position as an invisible figure, perhaps she orchestrated my demise. Does that make any sense, detective? No. Of course it does, trust me. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm certain that those closest to her will be able to shed more light on this enigmatic sphinx. Okay. Things are shaking up now that you know there's a sponsor behind the strike. Had Eva known you were a time traveler, she would have never told you about the messenger she sends out every morning. So, detective, take this chance. Go first thing in the morning, eavesdrop on Eva and the messenger, then stay close to him. When you find out who's behind this, don't be afraid. Question her. Okay. Hey you! Your services are required. I have a message. Whatever happens today, don't expose yourself. Our cause is bigger than me. This is an important message, huh? Share the code with taxi drivers and make sure that you're not being followed. Consider it done, Eva. Eavesdrop. Oh, what's the code? Hey driver, listen carefully. Together, we'll march downtown. I got it. I'll take you there. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We are like the ocean breeze. Sure thing, boss. On the way there now. Okay, to the harbor. Right, there's no other ocean. Yeah. Huh? Oh, he was hiding from that guy. Oh, he's going to speak to him? Oh. Phew, these stairs will kill me. Taxi, yeah. It's something I must tell you. No wannabe nobleman can stop us now. No wannabe nobleman can stop us now. No wannabe nobleman. Noble's Paw. Please. It's not suspicious that after he takes a taxi, the same person comes here and just looks at him. Eavesdrop. Oh, by the house? What's happening? Hello, is anyone there? I bring a confidential message. Oh, is this the lady's house? Here it is. Whatever happens today, don't expose yourself. Don't worry about me. Our cause is greater than me. Okay. Come on, tell me the code. Oh, here it goes. It's not any of this. Oh, I'm not doing it in order. Try again. Okay. I thought I had to choose one. Yeah. Okay. Downtown. Ocean breeze. Oh, okay, she didn't. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, ma'am. I'm looking into the depth of brass cubers. I came to see you because your friend Eva told me that you're afraid of reprisals from the city's elite. And because of that, you remain anonymous in your philanthropic endeavors. So let's just stick to the facts, alright? Incisive words. May I ask what I've done to deserve such objectivity? It must have been quite the challenge to find me. I suppose you'll want to enjoy it, won't you? Believe it or not, ma'am, this is my job. I'll enjoy it when it's done. We'll see. My name is Capito Santiago. You might have heard it, or maybe you didn't. I'm many things to people. You'll find that out soon enough if you haven't already. I'm good at finding things out. Are you now? This investigator here is probably used to being on top, in charge of the questioning. Things shall be a little different with me. Okay. Oh, I have a feeling you want to touch on a delicate subject, Mr. Investigator. Can we talk about something else? But you don't even know what I'm going to ask. Anyway, I want to talk about Brass Cubus. What can you tell me about him, ma'am? I knew it. To be honest, talking about Cubus makes me a little uncomfortable. He was close to my family. Who's our family? Lately, however, I must say that his presence became very tiresome. How close were you? How close? See, he used to come to our residence during some of our guest receptions. I felt some hesitation, as if you were trying to hide the fact you were actually close, as if he was merely a party guest. What should I believe, Miss Capito? It's not that. Of course, Brass was more than a party guest. He was a friend of the family. It's just that this conversation reminded me of my son, Ezekiel. He would always entertain us by imitating Brass, and we would laugh so hard about it. Ezekiel will miss Brass. Okay, what do you mean by wary presence? You didn't meet him, so you should know that Brass could be very stubborn. His insistence in bringing up my matters from the past really got on my nerves. At times. I know what you mean. Oh, let me ask about her. Why are you looking at me, investigator? Are you trying to read me from my expressions? Don't you know you can't read a book by its cover? No, but I wish you would talk about yourself. Of everything there is to know about me, you either know it already or you shouldn't know it at all. I'm a woman like any other. I may have friends and connections in high places, but I'm also a woman of the people, involved with the causes of the common men. Speaking of which, I know. You'll ask me how can I belong to high society and still be involved with the strike, won't you? There's no contradiction in doing the right thing, investigator. Being part of high society gives me the means to contribute to the emancipation of more people. It makes sense. And besides, knowing the steps of the elite allows me to be one step ahead of them. By now, I'm sure you've realized I'm very good at it. What do I have in clues? Okay. Eva. You don't have to make that face, Mr. Investigator. I know what you want to ask me. You do? You want to know about Eva. We only became friends recently, but the connection between us was almost instant. I only know her from the news. Even with all the attacks she endured, I could see she was fighting for a just cause. So I made a point of meeting her. Now, ma'am, don't you think... Investigator, now you answer me this. What connects Eva to Brass? I mean, aside from the attacks he made against her, she was clearly the victim in the situation. Brass and Eva had a romance in the past. She did? That can't be. She wouldn't hide this from me. To my knowledge, Eva was married to Dr. Bakermart, another one of Brass Cuba's many enemies. Is that creepy doctor? Who at this point wasn't an enemy to this man. Am I right? Yeah, it's the creepy man. With a name that literally means blunderbuss, is not sounding like an easy to handle type. About Beckermott, isn't it? I guess you want to know more about him. You're right, Capitu. I don't know him personally, dear. However, if the stories I hear about the doctor are true, I believe I don't even want to ever meet him. And you shouldn't either. Be careful with him. Do you hear that, investigator? Is that a melody? Where is it coming from? Something tells me we'll talk about something or someone involved in music. Am I right? You are. What can you tell me about Sophia? What can I tell you about Sophia? That I admire her greatly. I'm even proud of her. Proud. Some people are destined to leave a mark on life, investigator. Even when we can only be an accessory in this achievement, we also feel alive. Don't you think? I know you'd like to ask more questions, but we're done for now. Who's this man? I can see you have a visitor. I know this face you're putting on. Don't be jealous, my dear. He's investigating Bra's death. Bras is the talk of the town, and it doesn't seem to be any different in my house. Don't think I'm happy about this, and it all feels much harder with our son Ezekiel so far away from us. I talked to Padre Cabral earlier today. I demanded proof that he's being well taken care of. Of course he is. I spent a great part of my life in that seminary, and I was educated the best way possible. Except for your paranoia and insecurities, Bentino, I don't want our son to get his education so far away from us. I'm not sure why you insist on it, but I want him back. And if I have to go and bring him myself, I'll do it. You and your impulsiveness. And you're a self-absorbed loner, Dom Casmuro. Witness the dialogue at the Santiago mansion. I got an achievement for that. What about you? Have you lost your mind? Shove off! She's going to the club. Do I go to the club too? Maybe she'll speak to me while I'm there, or she's gonna pretend she doesn't know me. Let's cut the crap. I want to go inside. Lobo's protege. Okay. My dear, it looks like you were going to ask me something. Okay. I already know how to find this doctor. He stands outside the fraternity and he goes to the pharmacy. Maybe I can speak to him there. Yeah, I definitely can't speak to anyone here. It's good that she has a name now. Another hint. After finding that ultimatum from the tax company, I realized that Cotram's finances were worse than we imagined. If he was being pressured by loan sharks, I have no doubt he would be willing to take these big measures. Go face that feather-brained. Find out if he's guilty. Okay, let's go do that. He will be at the harbor. Hey! What's this eavesdrop? Okay, no. Still haven't used this. What a beautiful view of the ocean. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to enter here. Am I meant to just look until I find something? I'm sure it also matters what time of day. I'm not gonna move 5 degrees every time. Oh, you got a fish. Bye bye. Mr. Cotram, I would like to discuss some hairy subjects with you. No offense. What do you want, huh? Mr. Cotram, I have reasons to believe that you are facing some financial difficulties. And coming from someone like you who's part of a wealthy family such as Braz, it's hard to believe. Braz, what does this have to do with Braz? My business is my own. I don't know why you're mentioning Braz to me. Well, Braz Cubas may have been a difficult person, but he helped his kin. Unless there was a reason for him not to want your well-being. Perhaps there was a quarrel between you. I remember a heated meeting between you in which the poor mailbox paid the fiddler. Isn't that right, Mr. Cotram? Bold to say that to my face. There was nothing. Braz could take it. But Braz and I, a real man, settled things like this with our fists. That was nothing, you say, huh? Wasn't it really? Because apparently, in your last bonding session, you threatened Cubas's life. Your own boss, the businessman Chris Straw, told me this about that day. At the end of the fight, Cotram threatened to kill Braz. I feel like I'm surrounded by savages. Savages? Savages. You better mind your own business if you know what's good for you. It's only family matters. Braz is family. Doesn't matter how we settle things in my family. Maybe it does. And speaking of family, I've collected a testimony about you from someone who knows you very well. Your own wife told me this. Fights are common in all families, but Cotram would never hurt Braz. Accidents happen though. Sabina said this. Control yourself, Mr. Cotram. This is your wife we're talking about. Control myself. You're the one who's losing control with this blabbering. Maybe I can help you control yourself and shut up, or we can spare yourself and leave. What do you say? It seems that when it's to control other people, your shiny head works really well. Like, for example, to stop your niece's letters from reaching Braz. Is this man gonna beat me up? Enough, you heard me? Enough! Stop involving my family in this. If you stop now, I'll let you leave this talk without needing a straw to eat. While you can break me apart, my investigation is more important. Besides, tomorrow we'll be whole again. What? Nothing. Use any force you want. I'm not going to use force. You know what's worse? I know what's worse. You're right. Am I ashamed of hiding the letters? I am. Do I regret hiding them? Not at all. I did what I did to protect Eva from Brass. He was a skinflint. Only thought about himself. I think I understand you, Quattrum. But you know what that resulted in? You found out anyway, by other means. I'm just gonna Google skinflint. Because that sounds like a word that's not okay to say. A miser, a person who is stingy with money, a penny pincher. Kind of person who would skin a flint to save or gain something. Excessive meanness or the willingness to go to extreme lengths to save or gain something. Oh, okay. She found out? How did she react? Her reaction was negative, naturally. She told me the following about you and your possible fault. My uncle could have done something to Brass. He doesn't have the brains, but he's strong enough to have done so. Was it you, Cottram? Brass's murderer? Could more than a mailbox have been destroyed in these disagreements? To finally put an end to the man who meddled in all aspects of your life? My own niece suspects me. Well, if that's how they see me. Take me if you want. I think I'll do less harm in the world behind bars. I know I'm not smart. All I have are muscles. That's why I end up involved in busts and hustles to pay my debts. I wish I could provide for my family without arms. To hell with Brass's inheritance. But why is accepting Brass's help so bad? Brass was unpredictable, paranoid, and selfish. Never thought about how the things he did would affect others. Never changed his ways. In the end, it's like this. I don't need that stingy guy's money. And you know what? I'd punch Brass for free. Harsh words, Mr. Cottram. You've been through thick and thin lately, living on the razor's edge, taking risks and making decisions that men in calmer waters wouldn't dare take. Your history of fighting and arguing, aside from the clear distaste for Brass Cubas's character, positions you as the author of this crime. Before that... Brass, there you are. I must speak with you. Well, if it isn't my favorite brother-in-law. Brass, I don't appreciate the way you talked to Sabina earlier today. Oh, really, Cottram? As if you didn't already have your own problems to take care of. You're one to talk because your life is so perfect. Seeing a married woman. Can't you see the risk you're taking? I don't know, Brass. All this tension. One of these days you'll turn up dead in some alley. You speak as if you're not the one dealing with loan sharks. That's what's truly dangerous. Particularly regarding my sister's safety. As if you cared. See, Cottram, you could channel that interest you have in other people's business into what's happening under your own roof. Your absence could make Sabina turn her attention and affection elsewhere. For example, towards church. Ah, you foul mouth. Take this! Ooh! That was close. Close? You come here, you coward. Coward? You'll see what I'm made of, you brute. I'm not scared of a weakling such as yourself. Woo! And I'm not afraid of you. Oh yes? Then take this. Imbecile, you destroyed the mailbox. Picture your head in its place, you old fool. I'll smash your face, you. Hey, no, let me go. Let go of me. Everything's under control. Rush, you clown. Let me go. I need to punch this idiot's face. Rush, you'll pay for this. If I see you again, I won't be responsible for my actions. Okay, so we know what happened there. Maybe he could have killed him out of rage, but... yeah, I don't think... I still don't think he has enough motive to, like, consciously want to kill him. So you're back with news. Let's talk about it. Okay. It seems we all got what we needed from Cottram, doesn't it, detective? And what did the dimwit tell us? Come on, I'm anxious to know. I don't need that stingy guy's money. And you know what? I'd punch Brass for free. You see that? He says he had no need for my resources, but we all know that's a lie. As we've seen before, the poor man has collectors glued to him like sticks, barnacle. Like barnacles stick on a ship. Besides, he's a man completely out of control, who isn't trusted by his own wife, family. I must confess, detective, if we conclude that it was Cottram who murdered me, I will be very disappointed in myself. I pity the man. But now I'm a dead man. Let the living take pity on me. Okay, that is done. It seems we made considerable progress today, my boy. Good work. We better quit while we're ahead. I'll see you soon. Another day, the same day. Let's see if things move forward today. Okay. I think that's a good time to end it. Primo! Long time! I saw you can't stream. Is your PC still away? Kom ons doen uitskree. This, there you go. Yeah, hehe.
Well, it doesn't matter if it... No. Yeah, I think you can only use it once. Well, is it... Oh. You could probably take it out. Ooh. Intrusive thoughts here. Very intrusive thoughts! No! Didn't even need it!
Eve Tex Courier is only collecting it today. Yo! What it takes? Hasn't it been already a week? Now they're only coming to fetch it. Yo. Can't you work now without your PC either? Not their fault. I had to struggle with Airbnb. Oh, did you have to sort out stuff there first? Ooh, yeah, she shouldn't have gone in there. Yeah. I'm claiming because if that mampara didn't go into my room without permission, I wouldn't have to take my piece with it. Yeah, it's their fault. Still playing this game. I'm only now returning to it. I finished up some ends. Where's that thingy now? This button. Why was it not there? Finished up some of the how do you say, lines. Yeah. I must finish talking to two people. Oopsie. I must start talking to this one. But I'm still not sure where to find him. Dr. Beckermort. Am I done with him? Clues. The handkerchief, which I need to go find where to find that. And then we might actually be done with that line. Yeah, and then I'll see where else we go from there. Yeah, I have to like stop all the reading and talking after like 3 hours or my voice is gonna go. And the host's husband tried phoning me 2 days ago, which I didn't answer. Then he sent SMS as if I'm ready to have a heart-to-heart. Ugh, please! All the reviews are 5 stars, so what does this say about me and I'm immature? Blocked him and contacted Airbnb to report it. Yeah, you must. Oh, that's scummy. Also, is your PC not starting at all this past week? You know what happened since... Because you... Did you stream since getting back from Comic-Con? I think you did. And then... Yes, you did. I think you did. Yeah, what happened since that stream and then afterwards? Or you just not this to deal with the PC now? You're just not streaming? Some of you ready to have a heart-to-heart and you immature. Ah! And did the lady not say anything again? Screenshotted all that and sent it to Airbnb and included it in my report to Airbnb's insurance with my statement. Yes, you know how to collect your evidence. Yeah. Oh, I need to keep this paused. Not that it matters because it's going to save there at the beginning. But did you say maybe you can do a cooking stream with your phone? Let me see, what did your message say? Because I saw you posted in the Discord about all this, that you're not going to stream for a bit. Yeah. did go on for 2 days, and then on Thursday, after I switched it off the evening before to give my PC a rest. Usually let my PC go to sleep. Oh. I wonder what could be the problem if it's not. Only showing MSI logo when switching on, then froze on that screen, then eventually didn't even start. Isn't MSI logo that is like by the BIOS? It's not getting past that maybe. Because I've had that issue, and that was when my SSD was dying and my operating system was on the SSD. But we'll see what they say. And there was no one closer? Someone in Cape Town who could check it out? Because didn't you say your friend usually helps you with the PCs? Did they say you must send it somewhere to get fixed? A PC guy thinks it's possible the motherboard, but he doesn't have one to switch it out to test. Ah, sending it to Eve Tech where parts come from so they can run diagnostics because they got those big fancy machines. Ah, okay. Makes sense, yeah. And if it's from there, then they must know how to look for the issues in those components that they sell. Because you know how I like to watch your streams when I'm sick now, I got nothing to watch. I lost my streak when that week when I was house sitting. These VODs. It's not the same. Where I can ask you all my questions. Yeah, now's a good time to have lunch as well. So I'm gonna go, and then yeah, I'm back tomorrow. I'm thinking like 2 o'clock to play some more of this. How you enjoy Comic-Con? Just rushing a lot. That's what was stressful. Why, when you open Twitch's main page, it's all my autoplays that first one that's there on top. Like, can we not do that? Yeah, I didn't like that I was rushing so much. To go to all the talks, and then yeah, the Sunday we got there early. We got there like was it around 9 or 10? I think 9, must have been 9. And then Luther had to go get his autograph. And that took longer than expected. I don't understand why the people are waiting so long. Like Luther said, so maybe people bring a lot of stuff to sign, or if they make a mistake, they need to fix it. But still, does it really have to take hours? And then we did the voice of Vegeta. You went for the voice of Vegeta. And then cosplay competition, which I was stressed about because Luther was still in line for the autograph, and I was stressed that I'm gonna have to go up there and do it alone but then he came just in time. Cosplay competition felt very rough. Like, I swear, we were on there for like 3 seconds and I couldn't even show the judges my boy. It was just whatever you see from afar, that's what you can see. So, and then where I was standing on the side, the line where all the cosplayers were standing, I couldn't even hear who won. Yeah, and don't get me started on this stupid Capitec dome that was there in the way. It was nice to see friends though. Almost dropped you. Man, almost dropped you for Vegeta. Yeah, it was nice to see friends, but I wish I had still more time to like hang out with friends. It was not, it was like we were running around to see everything, and then whoever we see on the way, it's like, and that's not nice. It's nice there was one vegan option for food. And everyone got so sick. Did you not get sick? That dome is stupid. I'd rather put it in the corner where Cosplay Central was and also give them a bigger space they had. Exactly! Not where it blocks the stage. And what was in there? It was like a bull riding thing. What is that relevant to anything at Comic-Con? Why is the Capitec as a sponsor got to do with Comic-Con? What has Fish Fingers got to do with Comic-Con? Hey! Next year's Comic-Con has to have like a really cool guest or something. Otherwise, I'm not gonna go. I'm kind of over it. It's the same thing every year. More corporate sponsors. It's, yeah. But it's our only event that we have left, really. Our, like, gaming and nerd culture event. But that dome was really dumb. And they didn't send me an email with with that questionnaire. And I think that's because I complained a lot on the last one. But Luther sent it to me and then I filled it out and I complained about that dome. And the stage where we were going to for talks was in the corner on the gaming floor. And the MCs were doing so well. Like, they had really good energy and they were trying so hard to bring people over to the stage. But the way, like, where we were at that stage, you could hear all the other noise on that floor. But if I was, like, just next to the stage by the CTICC cafe people, I couldn't hear what was going on the stage. So they did them dirty. So yeah, in the questionnaire, I also said that they must like put them in a better spot or something. Somehow didn't get sick. Neil shadowed me for photography and walked a lot with me. He and his wife got sick, but that was good. You got the immune system. You go look at the current logo, Capitec's logo. Exactly! The Capitec logo is on everything. It looks so dumb. It's all business now. I miss FanCon. I smell food. And we went to the corner where, there by Artist Alley, I reduced the size for the CMV. Yeah. I don't blame you. And did it have to be on there? Which is also dumb, because why must you basically promote Capitec with that logo there? I mean, you're just making the music video for Comic-Con, not for Capitec. Now that logo is on your work. What was I saying? What was I saying? I didn't, but I'd rather use the official logo. Also, it's my. What is the C4 in CMV? Cosplay music video. They didn't commission me. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I would be hesitant to put the logo on there. The Capitic logo, at least. Because Comic-Con, so they know what event it was. People watching know what event it was, but they didn't. The Comic-Cons. I mean, Capitic, unnecessary to be there. I wonder who the sponsor is going to be for next year. Every year is a different one, as far as I understand. But this is an issue with anime cons at all around the world, where the sponsors are like unrelated, or there's a bunch of stores there like with with the same 3D stuff and or the same crochet stuff, or selling things that's not relevant to the theme of the convention. Can I stop this ad break? How do I do that? How do I do that? Capitic is for the next 2 years. 3-year total deal. The total deal, and seems for Comic-Con Africa too. When is Comic-Con Africa? Also, why is that one called Comic-Con Africa? Why is it not Joburg? Or Pretoria, or something, wherever it is. Closer to where it is. Next year, Comic-Con Cape Town is moving over to the OG CTICC building where EGE used to be, pre-COVID. Moving over or using up also space there? So in the 2 buildings. Which if they do that, that's completely unnecessary. They must manage their space better instead of trying to pack in as much as possible. Comic-Con Africa is usually end of September. So nearing the end of winter, and we get it by the beginning of winter. It was the first Comic-Con, and think they thought Africa to the name will pull more people, but I'm speculating now. It is bigger than our one, but then why not just have the one? Like, not to take away from our one, but then why not just have that the main one for South Africa? Why don't they call it South Africa? There's other countries in Africa where they could also host. Prob couldn't call it Comic Con. Pro no Comic Con tussen klein. Oh, that movie was funny. It wasn't. I don't think it was meant to be funny. Was it? It was meant to be a serious movie, right? But because of the accents and for us, it's just. It was funny. But you're alright. We must hang out on Discord or something. Oh, but you can't play games. Shame. Yeah. Can maybe do a movie night on Discord or something then in your server. No idea. Prop for international guests or something. Seeing as a lot of Americans especially have no idea about Africa and its countries. So then teach them. Even now they don't know what Cape Town is. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to go find where the handkerchief is. Let me leave my book open. What are these notes? Oh, from uni. Okay, I need to go look my video and find stuff. Okay, it's a nice sunny day. I'm gonna go try and catch some sun. I actually watched District 9 last week, the first time properly. I think the Afrikaans swearing makes it funny because most people say swear in Afrikaans. So, exactly! Like it was in the context of how you would swear the English swear, but you were saying the Afrikaans version. So like, in that way it didn't fit like how we swear, because it was still the English way, just replacing with the Afrikaans word. And then did you see that one part where someone was getting hurt? And then you just hear someone ask, "You're right, bro?" And the Vickers, he's like like there's all these army people around him and everyone is so serious and he's just like all jolly greeting everyone and stuff. But that's how people are here. We can't take anything seriously here. A lot of themes and throwbacks to apartheid in District 6, plus also current xenophobia. Props. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little bit like these things you want to laugh at because the way they show it in the movie, but then you think of like what this is an analogy for, and then it's like, oh, that's not funny. You wouldn't laugh at the real situation of what that represents. Every is a vibe with a way of being and going about with Vickers type, and also the army guy vibe. The army guy was giving very Afrikaans, like I'm big strong man. And Vicus's wife was such a bland acting and bland character. Yeah, very toxic old school vibe. But it was a good movie in the way that I didn't know where it would go next. Like, I wasn't thinking ahead of what's going to happen. I was just, like, paying attention of what was happening as it was happening. The late 2000 series flat wife character. Yeah, she was more than just to move the plot. Yeah, she was just there that, like, he has a loved one to go back to, but it wasn't giving. It wasn't making me feel like, yeah, go back to her. I was just like, she's like, you have to come back. It was very dry. I understand what the character was there for. It was just not convincing enough. Because this actor did a great job. Yeah, even her dad had more depth. Yeah, but Vicus did very well. And you said it was a South African director? When did it come out? Let me look. It felt like high school versus movie acting. Yeah. But it was the way she spoke and delivered her lines. Yeah. 2009 this movie came out. He's South African Canadian. Because the special effects were not what you would typically see in a South African movie. And the cinematography. The vibes and the people's demeanor, the way they handled the situation was like, that was giving South African, but the way it was filmed was like very professional American action. Percy Jackson produced. Yeah, I saw that name in the credits. I was like, what? So they had overseas funding. We must tell people that was a real documentary. Maar ja, I'm gonna go eat. En ek kry warm. And it was, what is today? Today's Thursday and Monday was so stormy. And now it's sunny again and some light wind. Camera work was very typical at places for SA style. So they probably had separate units for exterior and interior. Interior was more SA filming style from that. Yeah, like his birthday party, it was his birthday. Inside the house. That comes to mind first. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to do. Gonna clean my office, scrub the walls, carpet. I also need to clean, but because I was sick, I don't want to throw up all the dust now here in the room. It's gonna send me into a fit again, but I need to clean. The promotion's about. Was it for the promotion, not the birthday? Yeah. Wait, what is this? When there's no PC, I usually paint the room a fresh coat. I'm gonna send you to my sister actually, because she's just starting her stream now. So I might as well. And she's playing Outbound, which I played the demo for with Luther. It was off stream, but it was very nice. I like kind of solar punk games where you have to manage energy and stuff like that, collecting scrap. Last coat was 3 years, but gonna just scrub the walls this time. No key. What key? This was long time already. For keymailer, long time finished. I'm still finishing the story. Review key for Outbound. Didn't they put up a page? Oh, for Outbound, I never got any response. Oh, I actually didn't check if there was a page again. I'll check now. Yeah, the page isn't here. They were probably done collecting or sending out keys and getting content creators and stuff like that. So they just took the page off. Because it did come out shortly after that. I found usually after launch you don't get a key. Yeah. Like after launch then they don't check anymore. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my desktop so long. I only got a key because I applied a month before launch. Oh, RV. I was gonna ask you to get a key for Outbound. Only because I got applied a month before. Okay, so let's say a month before is cut off. Ah! Crack my bones. Yeah, I don't really apply for keys on there unless it's something I really, really like. Because they tend to approve all close to the same time. And then I must rush to now work out the schedule to fit all the games in. And then they also they how do you say when they look for you to, or you pre-approved, or they send you a message first to ask if you want to play their game. So there's also that comes up. And I was lucky too, you see. You seldom even get a decline. Yeah. Oh, let me double check this. But yeah, now I will show you guys the Outbound now. Seems like Untimely has become my keymailer Because with my last stream, he again wanted to give me Kingdom Come 2 and Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is... If you want to get stuck in an open world game, I think it's a good one. I don't know if you like the fighting though. Because you can either restart the entire fight, or you can start at a certain amount of health, but you need to give up resources. And there's another one. My friend was done with the main story and he was done with the game. I think it was like 200-ish hours in. I'd rather continue Kingdom Come Delivery 2 here. Crimson Desert story is very mid, and I like a decent story to such games. Yeah, Crimson Desert, I actually don't know anything of the story. Like, I was watching my friend play, and I wasn't following on the story. But it does seem like a lot is thrown together. So if there's mechanics in there that you like, then you'll enjoy it, but otherwise it's just gonna feel like a lot of stuff packed in there with no real, like, how do you say, like, it's everything but not a focus anywhere. Also more Tata's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yeah, play that one next. Okay, wait, my sister's got an ad now. So I'll wait to start the raid after. She doesn't have the cat cam on. La 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 la. I'm back for the raid. Hello. Did you have lunch? Must I try? If you're a sucker for punishment, it's on sale. Oh, for 95. I have so not now. I have so many games that I want to finish first. Wait, I can actually allow this. Hold on. Therapy. And how do you feel? You're right. I'm gonna rest now. Try. You must go rest. Gotta work. Do you have to deal with clients, or is it just like admin or something that you don't have to talk to people? I think I've got 2 more games for keymailer to go. 1, 2, 3. Admin work, but still sometimes talk. And what time you finish? You finish 5 o'clock. The day is mostly over. Can you 5, yeah. Okay. 2 more hours, it will go quick. Put some music on if you can while you work, if it's not too distracting. Okay, now let me set up the raid now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank you guys for popping in. I hope you have a lekker day and take care of yourselves and rest. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more of this game. I'll only start 2 o'clock, I think. But yeah, guys. Thanks so much for all your support. Have a lekker day. Okay. Bye. Now what is that showing there? Browser source size text. Is that this? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, bye guys.